Firstly, Green Flag Award. I'd like to correct Reyna Knight. Sound recordings and video of the evening confirmed that she was not called any names at all. The public, you can interrupt me, I can stop, because if I'm interrupted, I can stop my clock.
You don't like it when it's...
No, I'm quite happy if you interrupt. Go on, Mrs. Knight, because I can stop the clock if I'm interrupted, Mrs. Cruz. That's part of standing orders. I can carry, can I? I can carry on. Thank you. It's not an argument, but what you can't have is a councillor slandering a member of the public, saying that she was called a liar when nobody used the word liar except Mrs. Knight. I think it's important for her to know that. But I'm quite happy to send her the recording or she can look at it on YouTube. With regard to the Royal Steps and the footpath that goes down from the Royal Hotel to the pier, I was quite disappointed this year to find out that, having been told by Crest Nicholson and North Somerset Council that the steps and the footpath had been transferred to North Somerset as part of the transfer plan, and the monies had actually been passed over as well, that there'd been an error and it hadn't happened. And I know Joe's well aware of this, and I think Joe's had some meetings with the members of the Crest Nicholson and North Somerset Council. What worries me is that there was an error in the first place. Where were the district councillors who were dealing with that transfer, for the ward council in particular, as to what happened? Why was that error made? And then we're talking now about a bench, and they're being very kind, Crest Nicholson and North Somerset Council, and the bench that used to be on that path, they are going to look at replacing that after my request, and also the request of some of the residents in the area as well. And I'm going to have a meeting with them. I'm a little bit worried by their response that they feel that a bench couldn't be there because it could act as a step up for someone to get over the fence. Well, there's a steep drop the other side, and I'd be very surprised why they'd be worried about that steep drop, and they're not worried about the railings around the marina that would also act as a step up. So I'd like to say that when that is progressed, that bench, that our town council supports it, because I do feel that residents in Portishead have again had to do the work of our councillors in finding out what the error was originally. Then I'd like to say the skate park. I would like to formally again say tonight that I feel that we need to move forward up with our skate park location now, and I would like to request that the people that take it forward are people that have not been involved with it before. And I don't know whether they're interested in taking it forward, but I think someone like Sue Mason or Jean Lord, who are completely independent of previous skate park proposals, as a resident or a councillor, should be the people to take it on. I'm a little bit worried that we've got councillors in this room who said one thing as a district councillor, they said one thing as a town councillor. They also denied information as a district councillor and denied it as a town councillor. And Mrs. Cruz, you also said you knew nothing at all, were your words, about the progression of the skate park. Yet I understand that the town council was involved with discussions, and although Mr. Oyns has said that he's got no email trail about it, it turns out it could be Portishead Football Club. Now, if it is, that would be fantastic, because it's owned by the town council. Sadly, it was vetoed last time for various reasons, but perhaps those reasons might be overcome now. But having seen the newspaper article tonight in the North Somerset Times, I'm really disappointed to see Mr. Pasley saying that if the golf course is confirmed as public open space, that open space could be used for a golf course or a skate park. It feels like Groundhog Day. We've been there already, and the skate park wasn't progressed there. And the golf course, it's a golf course already. We're getting confusing information, and I think it's really important that we resolve that. So can I make a request that we do take it forward? Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sure this question will come as no surprise